guys, what's going on? It's Flambus here today, bringing you guys a gameplay on Frost. And in today's gameplay, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about map positioning. And in the game mode that I'm playing here is Tactical Team Deathmatch, which it's really grown on me, and I really enjoy playing it a lot more than regular TDM. And although I probably will be bringing gameplays on regular TDM because it seems to be more fast-paced and it's typically more enjoyable to watch, Tactical TDM is where it's at for me right now. So in this gameplay, you're going to see a couple of impressive clips, just like the one from the intro that you saw. It's going to be in this video, so stay tuned. There's a lot of really good kills in this game and quite a few multi-kills. So here in the beginning, you're seeing me struggle to get a feel for how the game or how everyone on the other team is going to play. So I'm really big on playing with an adaptive play style, which means if the other team is rushing, I'm going to play more reserved and I'm going to just let them come to me versus just pushing up and dying over and over again. So I'm trying to figure out how they're playing right here, and then that's when I realize that they're all rushing, so I start to play more reserved, as I said. So map positioning is definitely a big play definitely a big part in this game, because you want to be where the other team isn't going to expect you, which is typically right upon their spawn. So what I typically do, especially in tactical TDM, since that nobody can fly, is I get as close to their spawn as I can without them flipping spawns and moving across the map, because if you push too far into their spawn, they're going to spawn opposite side of the map and you're going to spend all your time running over there. And in the time that you're spending running over there, some of their players have then pushed up and they're probably going to be waiting on you. So you don't want the roles to get flipped. You want to constantly have control of the map and be very aware of your surroundings. And another big thing is use cover to your advantage. You're going to see a few instances in here where I'm behind cover and then I jump out and I die. So try to avoid doing that, learn from my mistakes, and apply them to your gameplay so that way you don't have to deal with those same frustrations. It's really aggravating when you go into a match and you're expecting it to be extremely fast-paced and you're just running around corners blindly, sprinting, you're not pre-aiming, and somebody else might be sitting there waiting for you, and then you get killed and you rage thinking that they're a camper. So then the natural response that you have to that is to run back to the same spot over and over and over again, and they know that and they feed off of it, and they're going to move to a different location every time where they can see you running to where you think they are, and they're going to shoot you in the sides or the backs every time, which is pretty much what I'm doing here, except for this part of the map is a really powerful position in the map, and you can really get a lot of one-on-one, like head-on gunfights here, and you can win them all even when they know where you're at. So right here you're seeing the clip that you saw in the beginning where I pick up 3 kills there. I get this guy because I got pushed out. I have perception on, so I knew somebody was shooting at my back, and I had to get out of there, so I had to get a little bit crazy and slide out there into that other gunfight. But you see how I just easily took out 6 people, and I don't even think that I took a bullet in damage. So map positioning is definitely a big part in this game. And right here you see where I jumped out from behind the pillar and challenged that guy, but he had the head glitch, so of course he won. And you have to be extremely confident in your gun skill to be able to take down enemies like that, because when they're behind a head glitch that's strong like that one, you're going to have a difficult time jumping out and just aiming on. So like right here, for example, you see me sitting behind a head glitch, and although it is kind of a noob strategy, your goal when you're playing the game is not to care what other people think about your play style. If they call you a camper but you're dropping deatomizers, wardens, advanced UAVs, who cares what anybody says about your play style? You're doing good, you have a high kill death ratio, you're enjoying the game, and they're not, so clearly you're doing something right. So just don't worry about what other people think about your play style. I know a lot of people just like to be gung-ho and just run around the map like crazy, like the guy I just took out. But that's what happens, is whenever people are just running around blindly, they have no idea where you're at, and they're just hoping that they're going to get the jump on the gunfight on you so they can kill you. But very rare is that the case, especially when you're playing somebody like me, where I know where you're spawning at and I'm going to be prepared for anything. So you notice how they're just running out in front of me, giving me their backs, and it's just easy kills. And I do believe that I choked a deatomizer on the previous life in this match, and I was kind of upset about that because I had challenged that guy that was on the head glitch that had the FHR 40, and that's one of the keys to getting a de-atomizer is if you get into a lobby and you're one of those guys that checks the stats of the other players, you can find really newbie lobbies very easily where you can just run around, but you need to have an adaptive play style. So if the other team, if they're just horrible, then go in on them. Just destroy their team, get your de-atomizers, your streaks, whatever, have a good time. When you go through the stats of the lobby and there's several people in there with like 2.0s, 3.0s, or whatever, you have to be understanding that they're not going to play like that, and they're going to destroy you and make the game really unenjoyable for you to play when you're just running blindly around corners. So it's definitely not enjoyable to play like that sometimes, or it is enjoyable to play like that sometimes, but you have to be attentive to what's going on around you in the game and figure out what play style is best for that match and the players that you're going up against. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and the commentary, and I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay. I did have a friend in the party, and I forgot to switch the party chat output, so it got recorded, although my voice didn't get recorded when I was talking to him. So my buddy was in the party talking about his USB mods on Call of Duty World at War because he recently downloaded it. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and come back for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Low multiplayer.